Hey guys, this is Jules. Just wanted to share some pictures and stuff. I recently got an order from a lady that wanted some vintage photos and wanted to have some vintage images, like little cherubs and stuff. And my printer kind of went on the spurt, so I couldn't do any like printing on cardstock. And so what I did is I ended up going to PicMonkey.com and did collages of different photos that I found on Pinterest that I really loved. I have a Pinterest board that's called Vintage Photos and Images. So there's tons of cool stuff in there that's like printables and things that you can use for mini albums or layouts or cards or whatever. But there's also vintage images of little girls, like, you know, the old black and whites and, you know, back in the really early 1900s and stuff. So I went ahead and just did a bunch of different collages, and she also wanted some Twilight photos, some of the characters there, and I found some really nice ones. She wanted like tons of them, of Bella and Edward and Jacob, and so I got some of those too. So what I did is I went to PicMonkey and went on and it's free for some of the limited features that they have, but you can also upgrade and become a member. I think you have to pay for that though. You have the privilege of using their other features that is like, you know, way more detailed and stuff, but it helps me in just the really quick and easy areas. So what I did is I went and I picked their collage feature, and I just started to put a lot of photos in the space, and they have one of the collages can be like 2 pictures side by side, or 4, or 6 or 8, or even like 7 in different sizes, and you can mess with that. And so I was playing around with it, and I added tons of different stuff that I thought that she would like, that I was gonna actually, this is one of the ones that I was just gonna print out on cardstock because they're like cartoony ones. So I went ahead and just saved a bunch of them. So what I did is I went and printed out like these big 8x8 sheets, and I did already cut one up like this. These are all wallet size ones that I thought were really cute. They came out like if there were like real life photos. This is one of a cherub, cute little angels, and you can make cards with these and stuff, and it's just a perfect size. These here, this is an 8x8 sheet, and these come out to be what, like 2 inches, I think, because there's a white border along it, but these are actually like 2.5. Yeah, they're like 2.5 by 2.5, and they fit on an 8x8 sheet, but as you can see, there's a white border all along the edges there, and she can just cut these out. I'm just going to send it just like this. I started to cut some of them out, but it's getting time consuming, and I need to send this out pretty quickly. So there's some things that I got from Pinterest. What I did is I went to the photo, I went to click on view image, and then I went to save the image, and I'm saving it on a folder on my desktop on my Mac, and then I end up transferring that folder over to an SD card, which I do that after I do the collaging and the editing and stuff. So it took me quite a while to find some really pretty ones that I thought would be nice. And then there's this one. There's 6 photos on here, as you can see, and this is some of Bella. Really pretty eyes. And again, these look like they were taken with my camera, with a regular camera. They look really good. So I thought they were fun. Here's another collage of 6. That one's a gorgeous photo. This very, very sexy photo right there. That one's pretty too. And this one I did bring up closer, so it is a little bit more foggier. That's a pretty photo there too. So I did that one, and this is another 6x6, or a 6 photo collage. And I did do a couple of, I needed to fill the space, so I do have a couple of them that are duplicates. So this one right here is a duplicate. Really cute. And then this one here is 8 photos. I mean, this is all Edward. Very, very, this is cute where he smiles. I don't see him smiling too much, but super gorgeous photos of him. So some of the vintage images, I did have some 4x4 size. Like, this is my great nephew, my niece's little boy, and so this is a 4x4 photo size, and these little guys, these little ones came on a 4x4, so as you can see here. So they're all cute 2x2s. So I thought that was super cute. And so these, lots of little ones are really cool for layouts and little albums and cards and ATCs. These are just adorable, and they came out super nice and just pretty, and has the vintage. They came just how I got them from Pinterest, in a sepia tone and black and white. And I got a lot of mommy and daughter photos for her, which is what she wanted. Here's some more. And then I went and got like a couple of wallets of, like one of this one here is a wallet size. This one's a wallet size. So cute. And I tell you, it's just as if I took them with my photo, with my camera, I mean. And then I did a 3x5 of this little girl. She wanted, she wanted some of really old vintage girls and vintage moms, and then mommy and daughter together. And I thought this one would be a nice size if she wanted to do like a cover of an album or something, is the idea that I got from her. So use PicMonkey.com and create collages and stuff. And yeah, I took them to my 60-minute photo and got all these pictures printed out. I'm going to send these to her now. So I just wanted to share with you guys the photos that I did and played with on PicMonkey, and went and got them developed and how I did that. So take a look around. PicMonkey's kind of fun to play with. And if you see a little crown, just a tiny little crown on one of the features, that just means you have to upgrade to a membership and probably pay to be able to use that feature. So anyways, I'll leave a link to that website below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.